Hello again, English. Right, we've done some fairly heavy stuff in the run-up to half-term with our war poetry, which was quite emotional and quite dark at times. So I'm going to lighten the whole atmosphere a little bit today, or maybe not. You are going to have the opportunity to do your own writing this week. We've got 3 days, so you've got 3 days to plan, write, edit, and improve your own story. This is your own story. This is your chance to let your imaginations run absolutely wild. The only thing I'm going to give you is the opening line, and you can probably see it behind me. Some of you might have already read it. Okay, so the opening sentence is, I had never seen a ghost, but as they say, there is a first time for everything. Okay, I thought it might tie in a little bit with Frost Hollow Hall. So you might take some inspiration from that. You might go for a full-on haunting story. You might be more along the lines of Casper the Friendly Ghost. This is your choice, okay? It can be a scary story. It can be a really cute, friendly ghost. It is up to you, okay? Your imaginations, and some of you have got very interesting imaginations, okay? But even so, you've got choices to make. Are you going to write it in the first person or the third person? You could be really ambitious and go for the second person, in which case you would be right talking to you. You'll never believe what happened. Okay? It's tricky, that one. It's a hard balance. But your choice. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. Are you going to write it in the present tense? Is it going to be happening, unravelling as you walk through these events? Or are you writing it in the past? Has it already happened? Are you retelling the story? Again, your choice. But please remember all the fantastic writing techniques that we've worked on during year 6. And some of them have come way back from years 3, years 2, years 4, years 5. And we've built on them and practiced them and refined them. So I've given you a list of things to consider in your worksheet. Think about your characters' emotions, showing them, not telling them. Think of your sentence starters, and that Dad Waivers document is still in the files if you want a bit of a refresher with that. Inner monologues, an action sequence, short sentences to create suspense, long sentences with your subordinate clauses in. If you want to add description or slow it all down a little bit, lull your reader into a false sense of security, then bang, short sentence, something happens. Prepositional phrases. I want to know where things are happening, where they are. Adverbials. How, when, where, why. Your reader's always wanting to know those. You can include some dialogue. Make sure you punctuate it accurately. Start with your capital letter, new speaker, new line. They're my 2 biggies. But you can use dialogue to develop your characters, to move the action on. Your character might speak in a really strange slang. They might have some odd dialect. You can represent that in your speech without having to say, and Joe Bloggs spoke and didn't say his G's on the end of words. You can use it, okay? You can use the passive voice. So something he's done to you or done to something. Remember that by zombies? The fence was blown down by zombies. The fence wasn't doing the blowing, was it? And your modal verbs, could, should, would, might, may. All those words that show the possibility. What might happen? What could happen? What should happen? They're all slightly different, okay? They are just a few suggestions. There's lots and lots of other things that we have talked about. Expanded noun phrases are fantastic. Relative clauses. The list goes on and on and on. And I'm not going to give you a definitive list. And a lot of you use them naturally in your own writing and your own speech and in your own style. So don't get hung up too much on using specific elements. You don't have to cram everything in. It goes without saying, choose your vocabulary with precision. Don't always go with the first thing that comes into your mind. That's great for an idea, but think, is that the best word? Can I find a better word, a word that will have more impact? Use powerful verbs, okay? Maybe she didn't really want to see her granny. Maybe she yearned to see her. Which is more powerful? Go for those powerful verbs, okay? You've got till Friday for this. You've got the 3 sessions this week to plan, write, edit and improve your story. I'm not giving you any more videos. I am leaving you to it. I'm not going to upload any more worksheets. This is it. 3 days work for the price of 1. Okay? Don't scrimp. Don't rush through the planning stage. It's really, really important that, you know, it's key to every good story that you've got a well thought out plot, a clear sequence of events. There's nothing worse than getting into a story that just drifts round and doesn't really go anywhere. So think about, you know, the build-up, setting the scene, the build-up, the climax, the resolution, all the things we looked at when we were learning our writing with Octopody. Don't forget what's gone. Use them to make better what's coming. I don't need to see any work until Friday, but please, please, please upload your finished stories on Friday so that I can read them and enjoy them over the weekend. Have fun with this. I hope you'll really enjoy it. See you soon. Bye.